We need to remember that every B2B buyer is also a B2C buyer in their personal life, right? We've all experienced that Amazon experience almost every part of every week in our life in many cases. And the experience will forever set a bar of what that B2B experience should be. B2B buyers want value. They want a rich, personalized experience with immediate access where they can research and get what they need, when they need it, and with greater ease. And they decide when they need to help, when they need to get help from a sales rep or other associate in order to achieve their goals. Now let's step back for a second and try to understand where CPQ, configure price quote, where it generally sits within a customer's infrastructure, whether you're a $500 million size organization or a $50 billion size organization. Let's take a look at what services and capabilities it generally enables to integrate with. If you take a look at the left, we have CRM, right, where opportunities are created by sellers, and somewhere the organization has their their website. Perhaps they do provide e-commerce capability where customers can order some of their services, and from a back end, there's an ERP and systems that provide things like order billing and revenue management. At the center, bringing and connecting these together, if you would, is that CPQ. And that CPQ is where configurations are put together with the SKUs, whether they're very simple SaaS-based services with a few SKUs, or whether they're hundreds of configurations of SKUs that are part of a very complex offering, where pricing, right, is set with all the caveats that go with that, where it needs to be discounted, it needs to be at just the right price point in order to win the deal but maximize the margin. And where a customer-ready quote is provided to the buyer. In this environment, these are the capabilities that when you think of CPQ, these services, configure, pricing, for example, these become services, right? This is an as-a-service kind of construct. These become services that can now be extended to an e-commerce site, to a partner site, a distributor site, to a marketplace, to an application. These are services, so the ability to now extend that presence from a go-to-market perspective to reach out all sorts of buyers in a way that can still be personalized, but being able to control and manage the pricing and the logic of the offerings that are going to be made available is significant.